Hi everyone, welcome to your weekly forecast for Monday, February 7th through Sunday, February 13th. And you know what, I'm having a lot of problems with my camera, excuse me, so I might just have to upload these in sections. I will eventually get to whatever section you're in, but just, you know, if everything doesn't go up tonight, it will be up tomorrow. And the first aspect isn't until Tuesday anyway. So, but anyways, yeah, for this week there are only two major aspects. On Tuesday, February 8th, Mars in Capricorn trines Uranus in Taurus, and on Friday, February 11th, Mercury in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn. Okay, so I would also like to take this time to thank my subscribers. Thank you for returning and supporting me, and your donations are out of this world. Just thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel and you like this video, be sure to like and share it, and please subscribe. Okay, so we'll get to whatever sign comes up after this intro. Okay. So for Leo, on Tuesday, February 8th, Mars in Capricorn in your 6th house trines Uranus transiting in your 10th house of Taurus. And on Friday, February 11th, Mercury in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn in your 6th house. Okay, so, you know, your 6th house is the workplace, the kind of work that you do, co-workers, your work schedule, all of that. And your 10th house, where you have the planet Uranus in Taurus, is your career. So I would have to say whatever's going on here is in regards to that. Now, there's Pluto, Mars, Mercury, and Venus all in Capricorn right now in your 6th house of the workplace, more or less. There's a lot of activity going on here, and some of it's like kind of aggressive, okay? This nice trine, though, to the planet Uranus in your 10th house, I think, could mean that there may be a position created just for you that maybe didn't exist previously. You know, you could be like the first person that's ever going to hold this position, okay? Or something different, you know, that you'll be the first to do this very thing, you know, in the workplace, or something possibly different with a client or something or other. Or, you know, somebody, more than likely a higher up, could be putting in a really good word for you in regards to, it could be a new position or just something within the company. If you're self-employed, you are attracting like some really like celebrity type people, you know what I mean, as clients. So on Friday, though, the 11th, Mercury in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto, right? So this transit has already occurred, and this is happening again because Mercury was retrograde and then went direct, okay? So this is something, this is a conversation or something or other that has already occurred, okay? So it's being revisited right now. But this combination of these two planets is someone trying to convince you of something. They're trying to influence your opinion, try to get you to change your mind. You could have a co-worker here, you know, that's maybe a little jealous of you or something, that is trying to convince you that the company's going bankrupt, or, you know, they're moving to Timbuktu or something like that. And, you know, if you still want your job, you're going to have to go through all these changes along with everybody else. And or you could have even like a higher up or something trying to convince you to take a certain position, possibly, let's say, in another department, and how it's going to be so much better for you, and blah, blah, blah. You know, like it's going to be fun and a great opportunity for you. Okay, so it's just something to watch out for, that someone is trying to, it could be just even outright gossip about a coworker, your company, the boss or something or other, or a client, something like that. But if you don't work at all, okay, the sixth house is also the house of service. And when this transit was around the first time, somebody could have asked you for your help in some way or other. They needed a favor done. Okay, this sixth house is the house of service to others, right? But you usually, in my opinion, it's a 50-50 thing, whereas someone asks you for help and they in turn do something for you. So you both benefit from the arrangement, right? So this person could be coming around again. And this could even be at work too. Somebody, because you did something, or at work before, they expect you to do it all the time now. It's part of your job, and that's not it. Now, as far as this person with the favor that you did previously, they're asking you to do the same thing again, instead of like even asking someone else that they could easily do. But they come back to you because you agreed to it the first time, even if you didn't want to do it. If it was something that, just wasn't your cup of tea or whatever, you just couldn't be bothered, or it was something you didn't want to get involved in. But they could be coming around again. So this is your time to end that kind of like arrangement. You're going to have to tell them. And they could be really laying it on thick. Like, oh, I need your help, maybe they do, but there are more than likely other people they can go to. So stop, like, I don't know, letting them prey on your sympathies. Okay, so for Virgo, on Tuesday, February 8th, Mars in Capricorn in your 5th house, trines Uranus, transiting in your 9th house of Taurus. And on Friday, February 11th, Mercury in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn in your 5th house. Okay. The very nice trine from your 5th house of romance and fun, any form of entertainment. It's creativity, it's games and sports, gambling, children. It's just the house of fun, and there's all these planets here right now. So you're really living it up, or at least trying to make up for lost time, right? So as far as romance goes, you may be having a long distance romance. Could be even somebody that maybe you met on social media, that maybe you're making some kind of an arrangement to actually meet in person or something like that. Could be whatever, or you could be making some kind of plans, like your 9th house where you have the planet Uranus is the house of long distance travel and communications and media and publishing, many things. But it's the house of adventure. Having the planet Uranus here does make you like more prone to that right now. You feel like doing something different. You want to explore. Okay, so that's something you could actually be doing right now. Now this Mercury conjunct Pluto in this very same area on Friday, this combination, first of all, it already occurred previously and is occurring again because Mercury was retrograde, then went direct. So it's like going back over that area again. It's, like I said, conjuncting Pluto again. So something like is the subject whenever, this transit first occurred is being revisited. Okay, this conversation is picking up where it left off, or somebody's bringing up the subject again, So the 5th house being the house of romance. If you are seeing someone, and especially if you've only been seeing them a short period of time, because this combination of these planets is someone trying to convince you of something or influence your way of thinking or trying to get you to change your opinion. Okay, and they're kind of aggressive right now because Pluto and Mars especially, are here right now. So this, I don't know, what this person's like really pushy. And if this is someone that you just started seeing, I'd say they're really pushy, you know, that they're already trying to change things about you, you know. Oh, well. Anyways, the fifth house is also the house of creativity. So you may have been involved in some kind of creative project, okay? And maybe it's ending now, you know, and you could have someone trying to convince you that you actually did a work for hire, okay? That they're paying you as a work for hire, meaning that you don't have the rights to the project. You don't have the copyright or publishing rights or something. Okay, and you know that's not true because you know, up front, you wouldn't have gotten involved in something like that anyways. But there's always somebody got to try to steal everybody's ideas or their credit. There's somebody trying to take credit for your creative project and cut you out of the rights, the legal rights to it. Okay, so just keep that in mind because this is your opportunity to tell this person to you know, it's not going to happen, more or less. You know what I mean? You can do it in a nice way. You could just tell them, kiss off. Because your name is all over that project, right? Okay, so for Libra, on Tuesday, February 8th, Mars in Capricorn in your 4th house, trines Uranus transiting in your 8th house of Taurus. And on Friday, February 11th, Mercury in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn in your 4th house. Okay, so I've mentioned before about having this planet Uranus in your 8th house of other people's resources and money. Passive money, you know, coming to you through means other than earning it, but this is the big house of legacies and inheritances, and you've had Pluto in your 4th house for a long time, and your 4th house is your family, but it's your past and your childhood. So I always say, you know, somebody in your family will more than likely leave you something, you know, in a will. Like land or a home, a house, you know, something or other. But at the same time, with this Mercury conjunct Pluto, this is an aspect that previously occurred and is occurring again because Mercury went retrograde, then turned direct. So it's hitting that same point again, that same degree, and it's creating this aspect again. So this is a revisited conversation or issue or subject, a subject that may now be becoming an issue. And what I'd like to say is, okay, because this transit is someone trying to convince you of something. They're trying to get you to change your mind. They're trying to get you to believe something, influence your thinking, you know, so the outcome is more in their favor. Whatever, but they're, whomever, you know, whatever. It could even be just like a family dynamic that's going on right now with someone you live with. It could be your immediate family. It could be a roommate, whatever. But with Pluto and Mars here, it's really aggressive right now. But I believe somewhere down the line, because this, I've seen this happen quite a few times. You know, we all have aunts and uncles, right? And a lot of times, you know, one of your aunts or uncles that has passed away have left you something, okay, more than likely property. But the other aunts and uncles, you know, that are brothers and sisters to this uncle or aunt, right? Or even a fifth cousin, right? I don't know, they think you're stupid or something. I don't know why, you know, that other relatives treat younger relatives as if they're pushovers, you know. They don't know any better. They're going to go along with whatever, you know, someone tells them because they saw you grow up. You know, they're used to you being a small child. They're not used to you being an adult looking out for yourself, okay? So I believe that somebody may try to get you to believe that you don't have anything coming to you, okay? That you know, no one has left you anything in a will or is not going to in the future. But that, I don't believe that's the case. And also here, just having Uranus in your 8th house, I think I've also mentioned that even complete strangers could name you in a legacy of some kind just because they like you. They know of you. Maybe you don't know of them, but they know of you for some reason or other. Okay, so I would, if I were you, I would check their, wills and stuff like that. Those public knowledge, those are public records. You can get a copy of somebody's will, okay? But I would check even myself. I would check my deeds. If you own property, I would check anything, any kind of document that's supposed to have my name on it, and make sure that it's on there. Okay, for Scorpio, on Tuesday, February 8th, Mars in Capricorn in your 3rd house trines Uranus transiting in your 7th house of Taurus. And on February 11th, Friday, Mercury in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn in your 3rd house. Okay, so first of all, this is a very nice trine from your 3rd house of your everyday life. The people and places you would encounter throughout the normal course of your day. It's really active right now because you have Pluto, Mars, Venus, and Mercury here right now. So this is the house of your siblings and cousins, neighbors, your neighborhood, a big communication and travel house. This is regular postal mail, email, anything, okay? So a very nice trine, though, from your 3rd to your 7th, where your 7th house is close relationships, romantic, business, or friend. But both of these houses are contracts of some kind, okay? 7th house is like lawyers and stuff who would draw up a contract. But this being partnerships, this is like a marriage contract or a business contract, something like that. 3rd house is actually signing, like the act of signing a contract, okay? So something like that could be going on right now. You could be making some kind of an arrangement with a close friend or with a business partner, or it could be a romantic partner, okay? Having the planet Uranus in your 7th house does kind of bring about your attraction now to people who, like, maybe you would never have, like, even dated before. They're, I want to say, completely different than anyone that you've dated in the past, but there's, like, a little bit unusual, So, who knows? Maybe you're getting into some kind of an arrangement with them. Whatever. It could be business, though, especially if it's a business in your, like, local area that maybe you are, I don't know, even if you're just collaborating on something, you're not becoming business partners, maybe you are going to be using someone else's storefront or vice versa, something like that. Now on February 11th, on Friday, Mercury conjuncts Pluto in your 3rd house. So this transit has already occurred previously, okay? So I would have to say this is some kind of conversation or communication that you had. And what it is with these two planets is someone trying to get you to change your mind or convince you of something, or dissuade you, or influence your way of thinking, even siding with them or something. They want you to believe something. So if this isn't regarding contracts and are really trying to push you into signing on the dotted line, I'd really think twice about something like that. If they're that desperate to be that pushy, or somebody could be telling you some kind of gossip about a neighbor or the neighborhood, or it could even be family members telling you stuff about other family members that, I don't know, they just, they want you to agree with them. Okay, so I don't know. It's just something that now you'll just have to keep that in mind if somebody's trying to force you into some kind of a definite position on something.